So for our viewers, because I doubt their 6 minutes will make it in, the players are gathered around the embassy. Everybody's dressed normally except for one guy who's dressed as a Smurf. I'll let you guess which one. And they were just trying to figure out how to get to the town of Hika in Genovia because their Clems was blown up.
Yes.
And they've decided it sounds like on the train. Leading to the question, do they have any Genovian currency?
Well,
I do not, but I have gold.
Don't. Exactly. I was going to say part of the issue is I don't even know, even if I had Genovian currency, it would have been old Genovian currency, which I'm not sure if it's considered legal tender anymore.
Good card for thinking ahead, Pete.
But no, I didn't. Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't transfer all the currency across. Let me check my old character sheet.
Man, I've got gold and silver.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll... No, Genovian money is listed there. Yeah, I think that's what we'll need to take. Take some gold and then in Barter Town, exchange it.
Mm-hmm.
Or take other goods that we think will be useful to exchange in Barter Town.
Mm-hmm. Even better.
Yes. I don't know. You got any ideas what sort of stuff might be useful to take with us to exchange in Barter Town?
I don't know. It's a pretty big trade hub, so anything that's wanted in that world should go well.
What's the tech level of Bartertown? I've not been there, I don't think, or I've been there briefly.
I'm assuming it's pretty much as what we got here, as in mid to late 19th century, thereabouts.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah, they've got like steam engine trains and shit.
Yeah.
I remember the lizard men were crazy about something, but don't remember what it was.
The camera cuts to a picture of a lizard man sitting there painting his face, going, ah.
The Dryaders were really into Kahlua, but I don't know if the Dryaders are out in the open in Bartertown due to the whole isotruck phobia, nasty insect phobia that they have going on.
I have literal Dryder phobia on my sheet. Is it Dryder or insects?
Those are two separate things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've almost got my go maxed, which is a good thing.
Yeah, true. You did not do well with that. All right. All right, so worst comes to worst, we can always pop back at the embassy and grab stuff once we establish ourselves in a hotel room or something there.
All right, well, let's nip out and maybe I can walk the pattern.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I want to try that.
All right, so the pattern is in the village, so we need to go to the village to do that.
Mm-hmm. Got a way of getting us there?
I don't think we have any trumps there, so we would have to shadow walk there.
Okay, I'm really bad at that.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not bad at shadow walking, so probably the easiest way of doing it would be for us to go to Sherma, get a car, and then drive.
Okay.
And drive to the village. Now, my only concern is due to your current condition, Jacob, they may grab you and haul you off to the hospital for treatment before you get a chance to walk the pattern. So
they don't have Smurfs in Sherma?
Sherma, they might just think you're a crazy person. I'm more talking about the village.
Ah.
So
it's going to be very hard to hide my Smurfiness. I get it, because they might dissect me because I'm a living Smurf now.
That's
and
right.
that usually
right.
only happens in Smurf Town, so
Yes.
where it's normal. But in the village, they would probably want to know what a Smurf was.
Yes.
Okay.
So it depends on if you're willing to take the risk.
Well, I could put on some flesh-colored face makeup, and we could put me in a trench coat and a hat and sunglasses.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. We could do that.
Disguise.
We could disguise you as a human.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
All right, so let's do that then.
Like you got white gloves on anyway, don't you? Am I picturing correctly? Don't Smurfs normally wear white gloves?
Actually, you may be right. Hold on, let me check this. Let me check my Smurf pictures here.
How many different worlds do you have to sit there and look up to find out whether some creature wears gloves or not? Really?
No, don't look like to do.
No gloves. No gloves.
No. So why was I thinking Smurfs had white gloves on? Oh, I might be thinking of like Mickey Mouse or something.
Yeah. No white gloves. I do like my Bond Smurf picture from the boards, though. It's absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking like these days.
Why would you want to change that?
It's even got the bracelet.
So, I mean, you wouldn't need to worry about the hat. That just looks like a silly hat. But you're
Well, plus we have to wear the hat or we die. So.
Really?
Oh yeah. Don't take the hat off. It's stapled to my head. I mean, not instantaneously. We'd be able to. I would have time to buy another hat, probably, but I would get very sick.
Okay.
So,
I'm assuming your hat and pants are white, not red.
They're white. Yes, I'm not Papa yet because I haven't grown a beard yet.
And then, if you grow a beard, are you going to change your hat and your pants to red?
Yes.
Are you going to do it by dipping it into somebody's blood in the old-fashioned way of the I can't even think of
red
the name.
Caps.
Red cap. Thank you.
No, I'll probably use ferric oxide and linseed oil and paint it
I've sometimes
like a barn.
I've wondered if Papa Smurf was actually a red cap.
Ooh, that could be. He does drink the blood of elves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody drinks the blood of elves in this world.
So maybe his hat and pants are red because he has dipped them in the blood of the Kepler elves.
Okay, group learning. But let me discard first.
This will be the conversation time to figure out what to put it into.
Does anybody want a skill plus 10?
Let me check.
Sure.
Skill plus 10. Yep. All right. There you go. Scott does.
Okay. There you go.
In regards to the group training, because it's got to be a skill above base, the one that we have been doing recently, because it is useful for walking the pattern and it's potentially going to be useful for walking the Logos, is Constitution Endurance, because it's not one that comes up that often in game.
Right.
To get a tick on it. So that would be my suggestion. I'm open to others if either of you two have got something you think everybody's got points in.
That sounds good. Scuba and parachuting are nice. Direction sense is a good idea.
Russ has just come up with some of the best ideas I've heard outside of
but the issue is that it's got to be above learn.
Above learn, yeah.
Right. But everybody should have direction sense above learn. If not, then scuba, parachute. If they have none of those above learn, they're going to die soon.
Well, I did not have any of those above learn up until about 2 weeks ago.
Hey, Pete.
I don't have direction sense.
I've got direction sense above learn.
Because
so no.
previously, I've never had to roll direction sense until recently, because whenever we were going around the sewers, we used navigation land.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got scuba.
I do not have scuba above learn anymore.
Okay.
Pete, you're gonna die soon.
No, I used to have scuba at a semi-decent level.
I've got parachuting.
I do too. But my parachuting is maxed out for purposes of this card. It can't get above 60, right? Oh, no, you guys check. No, it
Yeah,
doesn't say that. Okay, cool.
Parachuting. Yes, I do have parachuting above hobbyist, actually.
There you go.
So if you want to do parachuting instead, we can do that.
Okay, parachuting or Constitution, guys?
Parachuting.
Parachuting.
Right.
Checking parachuting for everybody.
Woo!
Which is also base jumping.
Awesome.
Now, you're wanting to try to hide your inner goodness and smurfiness for the purposes of sneaking into the thing. How many times have you walked to that pattern, by the way, Russ?
Once.
Got it.
So you have walked the pattern that Doc created?
Yes.
Okay.
In the village.
Okay. Because don't forget also, even after you walk the pattern, you will need to get the assistance of someone to remove the Smurf from you, like someone like Mildred.
Actually, that might be able to get us where we're going too, because I have a trump of me, and
Ooh,
I can
that's
teleport.
clever.
Very smart thinking.
Mm-hmm. Take a card, Russ, for being smart and shit.
I can
Well,
help
try to
Russ
disguise
with
yourself as a human.
I've also got a trump of myself. Sorry, Glenn.
But
You started saying something and I talked over.
Yeah, I've got psych stuff to help out Russ.
Okay, so you can psychoanalyze Russ
To help out
or
who?
Rock. To help out
Rock.
Russ or Rock.
There you go.
Well,
I mean,
Scott and I have started sessions, and they're not going well.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Mhm.
Get your cock out of his mouth.
All right, well, go ahead, Glenn, and take a stab at it.
Well, is your Sandy currently above, what is it, 40?
Well, I don't know, it depends. When was it 30 or 20 that turned you into a Smurf?
It was 30.
Is your Sand above 30?
And my sand should be above 30, but
But it's not?
yeah, it should be. Okay, my sand says 30, so let's just say I'm 30.
Then he can talk, and it's not going to help until your Sand goes up at least one more point. You need to go, because they're toggle switches. As soon as you get at or past them, then it clicks. So you're at it, and it'll be like, you're not a Smurf, and your toggle switch says, I'm a Smurf. So once you get to 31, Sandy, then he can try to make you less Smurfy. Why you'd want to be less Smurfy is a mystery to me. But
No, I know. Well, so yeah, I know.
So
So
you don't
second
walk
time
the
you
pattern
walk the
first.
pattern, do you get sand the second time you walk the pattern? Does anybody know?
No idea. I've not walked. I've walked two separate patterns. I've not walked a pattern twice.
Same here.
I don't remember. I don't remember what happened to.
think Freddie may have. I think there have been a couple of people that have walked Doc's pattern twice. I don't recall any of them saying that they didn't feel better about themselves after doing
Okay.
it.
All right. So
That's not to say that it did or didn't happen. It's just that they haven't stated it.
nobody
Excuse
tells
me.
you nothing.
well, let's try that. And when let's dress me as a human first,
So
just in case the pattern doesn't work.
So we can get you some glasses. Oh,
I don't
actually,
need
have
the
you
glasses.
been-
Actually, that doesn't matter. My eyes are pretty normal.
You might want to get a mask instead, because human colors may burn your flesh while you're smurfed out.
Oh, good point. Good point.
A simple mask should do.
All right.
have
How about a
you-
Guy Fawkes mask? I hold up my Guy Fawkes mask.
I was actually going to say, have you been getting any better with shape changing?
No, I have no power to shape change at all.
Oh, don't you?
I think everybody got the basic thing.
No, you only got the
No.
basic thing if Doc and then others have taught you.
Oh.
So nobody's
that
taught you how to shape change.
Is that no? Is that a learned spell? Is that something you can take? You have it learn automatically, or is that learned only?
It's just like a new magic spell.
Okay.
It's like a new tree. I can attempt to teach it to you now. The basic level of it will not help you in your current predicament, but
Right.
it will get you on that path. Then you can mask yourself as a human.
Okay, cool.
I am actually looking at masking myself as a Smurf, which is why I was asking about the whole humanoid thing, Logan. Smurf was one of the options I was thinking.
Oh,
So Russ
He wants
could
to be a
actually
human.
shape change himself to a Smurf.
So he wants to be a human. You want to be a Smurf. It's time for another Freaky Friday episode, folks. Woo!
No, I just thought it would be useful to be out instead of the next time we need to use Gilgamesh's book, instead of having to wear that stupid bunny costume. If I could actually shape change into a Smurf.
Okay.
That's why I was asking about the whole humanoids. It was Smurfs, Sleestaks, Beastkin, elves.
okay.
I can see benefits of being able to shape change into all of them at different times.
I can't explain any of this. All right, cool.
Does shape changing cost magic points?
No, shape changing is a higher power. It's an amber. It's like an amp. It's
Oh,
like
okay. So
amber
it's
and
in
pattern
abilities.
yeah. So let me
Okay.
see if I can teach you. Not today.
You have a pretty good teach too.
Mm.
Yeah,
Did
better
you want to
than
give it a?
Ahoy.
I
Yeah.
got a reroll for you if you want to.
I shake my fist at the cage with the stuffed toy, you know. Let's see if Glenn can teach you.
Well, he's got a reroll for you. And
It's up to you. Glenn's not bad either. It's up to you if you want to do it, or we can try again tomorrow.
We can try again tomorrow.
We'll try again
That's
tomorrow.
not worth a reroll. That's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
card.
Yeah, hang on to the reroll. I
the
suspect it
Smurf
might
will
be
come
better.
out tomorrow. That's your
All right,
butt.
so we will organise some clothes so that, like a carafe, and heavy coat, and although Bartertown's warm, isn't it? It's like near the desert or something.
It's near the desert.
So
We can
Logan,
get you Bedouin clothes or something.
yeah. So level 3 of this insanity is no. I want to be a Smurf.
You might have to go a little further because you are a Smurf at level 2, and then demanding at level 3, it's too close. You're going to need something else,
Okay.
something deeper in the Smurfy categories.
I don't know what gets deeper than being a Smurf, but okay.
Well, you're already kind of a Smurf. You're trying to disguise yourself as a human. I don't think we're too far away from this.
Okay. All right. So what are we gonna do here?
Play around with what's it called, quirks and stuff for a while until you can find one that works for you.
Yep. Okay.
Well, if you were to close your eyes for half an hour, I think I could be quite good at disguising you as a human.
Okay, I can do that. I lay down in bed.
Get a tub of water and scrub him clean. Ta-da! You are now disguised as a human.
Oh, I thought you were just going to use the mask because right now your skin feels like really super uncomfortable and unnatural and stuff.
That's what I said. I would disguise him as a human.
Yeah, you're with your current insanity. You're just sitting there groping for your blue face paint and stuff after he scrubs you down.
Right.
You're too crazy to be human right now.
It's like
I don't know
different
how long this is
races
gonna.
and-
I don't know how long this is going to last because you did something to change my Smurf transformation back and feel myself changing back. I grabbed some blue face paint.
No problem. After bluing up, the mask seems to cover your smurfiness. At least it should be good for a little bit. I don't see what harm wearing an anti-dictatorship mask into a place like the village could do.
All right, so we shall. All right, so this is how I'm thinking we do it. We go to Sherma, we get a car. We then shadow walk with the car to the village.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
should we get a mask?
Yeah, we might want to get a different mask than.
Get a mask and Shermer.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get you something in Shermer. More like a carnival mask or something.
Okay.
And I shall also grab my number 2 clothes and put them in a bag.
You want to have more than one set of clothes?
My clothes, which have the number 2 on them, that I was wearing when I left the village the last time with Freddie.
That's a good idea.
So that I can put them on before we get there, and then ta-da, I'm number 2.
Okay.
Which may go horribly wrong if there's already a number 2, but
well, in the village, anything is possible.
But every time I've been to the village, they've referred to me as number 2, so we shall try it and see.
Okay. So we do that.
All right.
Step 1, Trump to Shermer.
No problem. You guys head over to Shermer. It's really not an issue in Shermer at all. Watching Papa Smurf there wandering around with you, people don't really bat an eyelid at some guy wearing a Guy Fawkes mask and stuff. He looks like one of those edgy wannabe hackers and stuff that they've heard about on the news. So
we should have got you some restaurant. If there's a restaurant nearby, I shall grab a handful of takeaway menus.
People try to escape from him and ignore him.
Give him to, here you go.
Yeah. No problem. Just like in real life, people begin to avoid the Rock if he's trying to hand them menus and shit. It's like, no, don't even want to talk to him.
Why don't you give me a sign so I can sign for him?
All right.
All right, so costume shop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys find a costume shop / theatrical place and everything.
Yeah, something.
I immediately grab the giant Smurf head and say, "I like this one."
Take a card, Russ. It shows Pete trying to pry it out of your fucking.
No. I don't think that'll work for the village, unfortunately.
Okay. All right.
We need something a bit more like because it's like the 1960s and stuff, and sort of like Venice Carnival type masks, full-face Venice Carnival type masks, that sort of stuff. I'm thinking.
I've got a bouncer card I'm going to discard.
Right.
Anybody interested?
What does that one do?
Successful grapple. You can grab them and throw them 3 meters. Immediate knockdown. A D6 sun. Big Genie Slave was played with it. Even worse. You can throw somebody 3 meters. I mean, 10 feet, basically.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I was going to say, in real life, if I could throw somebody 10 feet, I'd probably be in jail. It's like, hey, what's up?
All right.
Okay.
We shall get him an appropriate mask. We shall then leave that place. And how much for the costume, Logan?
You're just getting a big mask to plop over his head.
And something, and like a jacket or something, or a cloak or something, so that he can wear that, and so his arms and body aren't.
Sure, you get something that's a little bit cheesy and stuff. $50, your choice of styles.
$50. All right, there you go.
$50.
Get him a Richard Nixon mask.
Take a card, Scott. I'd love to somehow get lots and lots of people to wear Richard Nixon masks.
Either that, or we get. Sorry, go.
We could be the presidents from Point Break.
There you go.
Yeah. Or I was thinking we get some William Shatner masks and turn them inside out.
Oh, God. There's too many people that would lose their fucking minds.
Yes, they would. Although in the village they may not understand the reference, but yes.
Okay, so I'm messed up. Back to our car, I guess.
Yes, so we'll go and find a car.
Are you wanting to buy a car or steal a car?
See about buying a cheap. See how much for a cheap car first.
You can get a cheap car that should run long enough to get you there for like 500 Shermer bucks. That actually runs and stuff. It's the kind of car that people get their 17-year-old kid because they know that soon that fucker's going to die. I mean, the car, not the kid. I mean, or maybe both. I don't know.
We shall. Yes.
Does our red carpet money work here? Or
No.
All the money here has what's his name on it? Anybody?
John Hughes.
There you go.
Which is very strange because he's the mayor here.
Mhm.
Is that why he's on the money? I don't know, but
Nobody's even asked.
Maybe he's the supreme dictator in a totalitarian society.
yeah. Well, I've got 0 Shermer dollars.
It's all right. I've got 3,000 Shermer dollars.
Out of curiosity, who else is carrying like a big fucking bundle of money and shit on them?
It's in my traveler's wallet. I have.
I mean, what do you call big?
I don't know how much money do you carry in real life? A couple $1,000? I don't know.
I've got 64,000 yuan from China. That's the most of cash, and I don't think that's very much.
16,000 yuan?
64,000 yuan.
Yeah, I got you.
That's what that is.
It's a wad.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I think I got my backpack, so that goes in my backpack.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it on my equipment sheet. Backpack with Jesus strips. Yeah, okay.
I've got like 5,000 Hong Kong dollars and 5,000 red carpet dollars. So that's like 100 bills.
I usually just I grab what I need at the time.
Yeah.
Basically, as in we're going here and here, so I grab my money for those locations.
I just noticed most PCs seem to have all their money on them unless they get robbed. And then suddenly it's like, no, I don't. Of course I would. It would be illogical for me to carry that.
No, I actually change the location from embassy to me, depending on what we're doing.
That's the right way to do it.
So.
Well, I mean, if you've got an actual working safe like you do, as opposed to these guys who are like, I don't want to talk to Elrin. No, Eldrin, no. Or they go to the bank. You can go to the bank and keep whatever you want in their safety deposit boxes, unless it's explosive. Anything that's short of an explosive, they're okay with.
Oops. Doubled up on that one.
Anybody want an armor piercer card?
Not at the moment, thank you.
No.
Excuse me.
Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, give me that. I'll take the "Am I being followed" and ditch it. Okay, thank you.
So we bought a car?
Yes, we bought a car.
It's not a nice car. Who is going to drive this not a nice car?
I was going to say, I've actually got legal ID for. Well, actually, I better check that.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So wait,
I
the
have
guy
no idea.
is volunteering to drive the car. I'm sure this won't be suspicious at all. I'm Richard Nixon. Fuck off. I can call as many children as I want.
Okay, that one. There we go.
If Richard Nixon's driving, I insist on a Bomb Louse bumper sticker or something like that.
Yes, I have Shermer. I have proper ID for Shermer.
Does anybody else have proper Shermer ID? So the guy who's used to a good old horse and buggy is taking the driver's seat.
No, I said I'm buying the car. I've got proper ID. I've got proper ID to be able to buy the car.
I mean, the way that I drive, I don't think I'll get pulled over.
Yeah, and I drive pretty good too.
Yeah,
but,
I think both of you are a lot better drivers than I am.
And I've got a pretty good human disguise on, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I think it's probably best you not be behind the driving wheel while wearing the mask and stuff. The cops might think we're doing a heist or something.
Okay, all right. But it's really good. I really look human.
Chill, Richard Nixon.
I
am not a crook.
Nixon's back, guys. Oh
yeah. The guy who hasn't typed his name into his character sheet is amazing at driving a car.
All right, so who wants to attempt to shadow walk us to the village?
Well, I got a 1 in 4 chance. I can try it.
Yeah, if you want to give it a shot. I can do it for a living, so I'm happy to let you guys try it first.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Nope.
About where he's at. Nope.
You guys stop and get some gas. And never are heard from again.
Well, I could try and hell ride us there.
Ooh.
That's scary.
No, I wouldn't do it to Rock.
Do we get one try and that's it, or can we keep trying?
A day, one try a day.
One try a day.
Okay.
So we can either spend re-rolls or get a hotel, rest up, and then try it again tomorrow.
Hotel sounds good.
All right, we get a hotel.
As long as you're paying for everything.
60 silver dollars later.
And in the morning, let's see if we can teach you how to shapeshift, Rock.
Okay, cool.
Teaching.
While you guys do that, I'll quickly.
All right. And now
the big abilities. Shapeshifting. This I'm at hobbyist. Nope.
Nice try though.
Ooh. And Glenn.
Nope.
Ooh, if that was a bit... Nah. It's not even worth doing reverse dice on it.
Nope.
It was
We'll do it on yours.
Yeah, I'm looking at mine. I've got the Matrix Power reverse dice now.
Okay. Why don't you try?
No, I wasn't going to do it today because I'm saving.
Did it work?
If it was low enough that if I reversed it, it would be a crit. I would do reverse dice, but it's not. So.
Not a crit, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't make it a crit. Unfortunately, it would make it a success, but there's nothing stopping us from trying again tomorrow.
Until you finally fumble teaching.
That's right.
Do I need to roll drive again?
No. Wait, do you have a 60 or better? Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
He just gets in the car. You guys get in the car. Where are you putting Tricky Dick, by the way? Front or back seat?
Back seat.
That's probably for the best. All right, no problem. You guys go driving on. And our viewers who don't know who Tricky Dick is, you're too goddamn young.
5'9".
All right. I'm going to give a Shadow Walk a try too. Yes, by quarter.
Nicely done.
Wow. All right. No problem. Eventually, you guys leave the city and you're driving through the country, and then the country itself starts to flatten out and get more and more green. And then there's like a little bit of beach over there. And then eventually there's
I start changing into my outfit.
all right. And right, he gets into his outfit, and up ahead you see like it shows him taking off his outer shirt, and then he's got like underwear. It says ambassador across it. You're like,
Eyes on the road.
his bottom underwear are the Australian flag underwear and shit. You're like, what the fuck? And so eventually you get you see a small red flag in the distance, and you're appear to be driving across a golf course right now. Your wheels are...
You might want to stop.
I stop.
Before they get annoyed with us ripping up the golf course.
Shows a fucking pile of different cars and shit here.
Tarot cards?
Have you been to the village before?
Nope.
I mean, never?
You've never been to the village?
Never.
Oh my god. Okay.
Be seeing you.
Oh, everybody loves the village.
That's the word I'm looking for.
All right. Something weird happens with the trump cards. You end up getting a that and that.
Yeah, so the trump cards are very random now.
10 of pentacles and a 6 of flowers.
What's holding the
6
flower?
of cups.
Cups. Okay.
Yeah, they're completely random now. It's no longer doing the whole filling up a deck, then filling up the next deck. Whatever's happened, the changes that have been occurring have caused the tarots to become completely random.
Okay.
Okay.
And extremely pretty, for you can see what they look like here now, Flower Child.
There it is.
So you guys begin walking across the golf course, and from Joshua McKay, I would like an essence roll. Lower is better.
Mm-hmm. And let's do that and see what we get. By 4.
Do you want to stick with that or have it get lower?
I do. Yeah. How do you do that?
It also gives you a check in your essence if you can get it by 3.
All right. I'll spend 1 hero point and spend a skill plus 10.
Ooh.
And then do that. And then do that. No.
Pity. Right. You guys eventually walk over to the one of the many small bars dotted throughout the golf course and stuff. They serve chips and snacks and stuff. Let's see. McKay, since you are dressed as number 2, give me a luck roll.
Luck. Yep.
Cool. You see a guy in there. He lifts up a telephone and he's talking as you guys are walking toward him. And eventually a car pulls up. A couple of guys, unless you guys are wanting to do combat rounds, shoot both of your companions with knockout darts. They fall down, and then they invite you into the car, and they put their bodies in the back and then drive you all into the village where they'll eventually wake up, bound to chairs in your office. And let me get you some pictures of his office. They try. Where's the office pictures? Excuse me a moment. You're not sure why you guys wake up bound to chairs and stuff with him sitting in a chair looking super evil, but it seems to be part of the way of this place. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Piece of fog. Hold on, let me drag this around. I've got a problem that I've actually got too many different pictures and stuff, so. And not knowing where the PCs will go at any given time. All right, here is the office that you guys are sitting in. Now, instead of the big face on there, it's the weird yin-yang symbol with the infinity on the screen. Do you see the black half-cup chair?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen these. It's one of those super uncomfortable chairs from the 60s that they have only because they look stylish, but if you sit in one for 5 minutes, you wish you hadn't. That's where McKay is sitting, looking super evil. And where the guy is standing are instead 2 chairs, and you guys are both tightly restrained in them. Nobody else is around. There is the other stuff, though, the small stuff of different teas, the large, stupid-looking telephones, and, of course, the penny farthing bike. And I wish I'd get rid of that echo.
This is kind of like that TV show where the guy's on the island and he's given a number. Can't remember the name of it.
He's not
I
a
don't know.
number.
He's
You
a
are
free
prisoners
man.
right now.
You are prisoners indeed. I pick up the phone.
All right. There are numerous colored phones on the desk, 3 of them in different primary colors.
What am I bound with?
It appears to be some sort of rubber tubing.
Okay.
I pick up the white phone.
Excellent. Yes, number 2, says the voice.
13, where are the files?
I'll have them brought up immediately, number 2.
Thank you.
A guy with a dressed in. Here is what the costume looks like. Please ignore his head on there. That was one of the other unfortunates. That's the same costume that McKay's wearing, except this guy's got number 13 on it. And he comes up, he hands number 2 the files, and he says, "Will there be anything else, number 2?"
Just a moment. I'll open up, have a quick look at the files. What numbers are they being designated?
Number 68 for him, for Glenn, and number 69 for Rock, aka Horny Smurf.
So goddamn appropriate. Yes.
All right. And why aren't they dressed appropriately?
Both of the chairs are. This guy picks up a different phone and he talks to somebody, and eventually they get wheeled out. And then when they get wheeled back in, they are both dressed like this, and they're next to their chairs again.
And I'd like what they had on them and their clothes over there, please.
Yes, number 2. Right, it is all done as he wishes. There's a newspaper sitting by near number 2 also that looks like this.
As far as I recall, we don't have a clock here, but I know exactly what that is from.
Mm-hmm.
And right, the guy standing by.
That'll be all.
Yes, number 2.
Great Scott!
Are we still bound?
Of course.
Can I break out of this now, Joshua?
No, wait.
Okay.
Anything particular in their files about the 2 of them?
Yes. According to Glenn's, he's very bad at technology, although he is possibly going to be good at the stupidest game in the world, where you jump up and down on the trampoline and try to get the other guy dunked into the pond of water between the 2 trampolines. I forget the name of that really dumb game. So they suggest him for that. And for Horny Smurf, it's recommended to wear face protection whenever talking to him, just in case he arrives, as they call it.
All right.
He's considered a deviant and a menace to society.
All right.
For some reason, the picture it has of him makes him look more Smurf-like in the photo.
Bigger eyes. It's been photoshopped.
Ears, yeah.
All right, I'll get up and release it to him. Grab your gear.
I rip out.
Glenn's first free.
Yeah, and I'm going to attempt contortion so I can get the hell out of this. Yes, that's enough one crit.
Stand up like,
I dislocate my arms, put them on the ground, dislocate my legs, put them on the ground, squirm out, put my legs and arms back on. Hi.
Yeah, they are both really good at this. Okay, you're standing there going, well, I've released them. Good.
So pick up your gear.
Okay.
Look.
Where is our gear?
Not submissive is
Right
not
over
quite
there.
the right word.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All of it. You notice that everything that you own is now in some sort of, even though it's not quite marked like that, it's in basically its own evidence collection bag within your bag. So it's plastic bags within your bags for unknown reasons.
Nice.
Okay, I take my equipment out of the plastic bags and leave them.
Leave it there for a moment.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, everything's waterproofed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, follow me.
Okay.
Well, you know the way anyway. Lead on, Jacob. You know the way.
Don't we have to take the elevator?
Yes.
I don't know how to operate the elevator. Somebody else did that.
Hmm?
Oh, you sit in the there's stairs that go down as well, besides the elevator, isn't there?
I have no idea.
I'm saying to Logan, my memory is that there's stairs as well as the
You
chair.
don't see the stairs right now for some reason.
All right, everybody get on the chair.
All at once?
So how do we operate this thing?
The whole
Like-
gray area around the chair also goes down. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys all get
stand
there,
around a chair, and we press this button here, and down we go.
and you go down, down, down. It's like magic or a cheap elevator. And you go down to this room here, or rather past it, where you see two guys that are riding around what appears to be a seesaw that's slowly going around, and there's various maps all over the walls and stuff. And while they're riding around on the seesaw, they're both looking at these monitors, and both of them have buckets that are attached next to them for some reason. And you're guessing that riding around like this may make them sick after a while. You have no idea why they're riding around like this. It doesn't seem at all attached to what they're doing. They could just be singing from a bank of monitors like normal fucking people, but they're not. And when one goes up, the other one goes down, and they just wee around in a circle because it's ultra futuristic. Plus that white thing up on the top, that's some sort of camera thing that moves around in here. It doesn't seem to be doing anything other than touring around on its tracks. You don't know why it's there either. McKay angrily pushes the button again, though, and it takes you down to another level.
No, actually, I was going to pause there for a moment. Say, number 37, report, please.
Everything seems quiet, sir. We are currently
good.
working on repairing some of the green.
Mm-hmm.
Shows you several camera shots of the green. Also on the monitors, you can see other places of what the village looks like there, Scott, just in case you're ever dragged back to this fucked up place again. And it looks like this.
And the helicopter?
It is on the pad and completely secure. It has the shocker installed, sir.
The shocker is still there. Good.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Thank you, number 2.
All right. We go down to the next level.
Right. This level was a big cave thing. It took longer to descend to this level than did the level before it. And it seems to be the pattern is down here. It looks super familiar. Did you guys bring your bags with you, or are they still sitting up there?
I brought mine.
I would have, if they hadn't have grabbed, I said to grab them, and if they had left them, they would have said grab them.
Yeah,
Got it.
okay.
No problem. You guys are down there, and it's really obvious. It's a big pattern. Have you walked it before, Scott? This one?
Is this the same one that was at the Last Chance Saloon?
Yes.
Yes.
Then yes, I walked it once.
Cool. Excellent.
Okay, time for a pause suck.
Yay!
Before you do so,
Okay.
You want a skill 10?
Yeah, sure. I'll take a skill 10.
you've got a reroll already, haven't you?
Yes, I did.
I have a replenish if you, depending on how things go, just let me know if you want me to play it.
Hmm.
Oh, god damn it, roll 20. I'm just going to have to accept this without giving you a card back and then give you a card back because my cards are now covered by the accept trade dialogue. Hang on. Let me see if I can do this. Maybe I can do this.
I'll just accept it and then drag one over to mine.
No, I got it.
Well, you guys play with cards.
All right, so
All right, I'm going to give you this one, and you better hang on to it.
Oh, that's a good one.
So we need to make sure we've got the appropriate trump cards.
Which ones do we need?
As in, if
Yeah,
Rock's gonna
I
be
give
going
you
to the
my
middle and
trump
then
card
going to
of
part
me.
of town.
I give you a
We-
trump
we-
card of the rock.
Yeah,
By
we
the
need
way-
a trump card. I can give you
No.
a trump card of me for the moment as well, just so we've got one each, just to
Okay.
double.
Number
just for a
2,
double. Yes.
please take 2 cards for doing a good job as. Number 2.
Let me have a look. Man.
You other guys, it's really scary just how quick he fucking falls into that too. just boom, he's number 2 now. Oh God. That would be a fucked up insanity there. I'm always number 2 and expect everybody to obey me all the time.
Alright, I might get rid of sticky hands.
That sounds like more of the rocks kind of thing there.
Yes, yes. Alright, so we've exchanged trump cards. Before you walk it, get
by the way,
dressed.
real quick, there's this dog statue right over there. Let me
Don't
show you
touch
what
it.
it looks like.
Yes.
It does have a note on it there. I thought I should point this out because Scott I'm not going to stop him from touching anything. It's up to you guys to restrain him. There it is. Drag that over.
Jacob, why don't you give him a rundown as to the nature of the dog statue?
Yeah, well, if you touch the dog statue, then the dog starts following you and attacks you every night, unless you rip out somebody's heart and eat it. In which case, you can use the dog's power.
There's what the
As-
dog statue.
And apparently, one of our doors is actually doing that. So
That was why Kinley was acting weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, he's trying to max out cold-blooded killing, I think. At this
He's
point.
trying to. He's becoming as much of an anti-paladin as he can.
Yeah.
So yes, that is
The
why.
funniest thing is he doesn't need what the dog statue. The funniest thing is he doesn't need what the dog statue can give him at all. That's the hilarious thing because dog statue is actually super powerful, and he's like, meh, I just want to kill a bunch of people.
He's having fun with it, as
He
Matt
really
does with
is.
weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just as an aside, Logan, I have not actually walked this pattern, and I do not
You should
intend
definitely
to walk.
fucking consider that. Holy
And
shit!
I have no intention of walking this pattern.
I would get my ass on that pattern quick. Let's see the
No,
sign.
Because I am not ready to walk. I don't have the skills to walk it.
You are totally ready. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
The note on the statue and there's a circle that's been drawn around it, and the note says, "Property of Alex Kinley. Don't touch. I warned you."
Didn't know he'd been here. There you go.
If Alex Kinley had been here, he'd have 2 fucking dog statues and be doing 2 times the cannibalism. I'm pretty goddamn sure.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've swapped cards, and we're not touching the dogs.
And you have got dressed appropriately.
Yes, I'm dressed appropriately. Although I'm worried about showing up in Melwick's in this.
As a Smurf?
No, I'm
As
dressed as
Richard
him.
Nixon.
I'm hidden as I'm Richard Nixon in a number 69 suit.
With Smurf underneath. Got it.
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yep.
I'm ready. Have you, has Rock been to Melwick's before?
Yes, I have.
Or have you
Through
been
the gondola.
to Hecop? Have you been to Hecop before?
No.
So you'd have to go to Melwick's and then walk your ass to Hecop. It's about a day's trip or whatever.
Yeah,
Or
that's
take
the way it's going to work.
train or carriage or whatever goes between the places.
And then we'll make some trump of Hika or Melwick's, whatever's appropriate.
All right. Well, you are ready to walk the pattern of the village.
Yep. Okay. What's the first roll? I can't remember.
Right. What is your strength?
Right. My strength is 70.
So 10 under roll, 40 or less. Or sorry, 40 or less.
All right. I'll throw the skill plus 10 on that.
50 or less.
Oh.
Checking
Nice.
strength. Barely, as you continue on, sparks flying up around your knees. Next, what is your endurance, please?
My endurance is 68, so same thing.
70, so yeah. Roll 50 or less.
Here we
sorry,
go. 40 or less. All right, I'm going to throw a reroll on that, and then the pause suck begins.
It begins.
Yep.
How many hero points do you have left after that one?
15.
Cool. All right, what is your willpower? It helps.
15, so will times 3, right?
No, what's your will times 5? So that'd be 65. 65 versus 80 is 15 under, so you need a 35 or less, as you just don't have the will.
Okay.
Wow. He jumps off of the
Another pause. There we go.
All right. So you got to check in all those different things.
Okay.
And let's see. Right. Roll a D8. You want high. This is sandback.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to keep track of how much pause I'm using here.
Okay.
So there we go. Okay. Yes.
That's a good roll. Now, let's see. That's on your second time. Third time on, you don't get any sanity, you find out. But second time you do. And no matter how many times, you get a refill of your cards. Ooh.
Yay. Okay. Okay, I haven't. It's a crit. Can I trade that off to somebody?
Yeah.
Yes, I would love that card.
Okay.
Do you mind if I use it?
I think we should save it, but if you really have a compelling reason to use it.
Yes.
He does.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my form back.
Okay. Yes, you may use it.
All right.
I'll call my Amber Power shapeshifting real quick because I know it's coming.
Yep, I'm going to shapeshift into my other human form.
Now, hold on a second. Hold on, Matt. I have too many powers. Let's see. Are you shapeshifting? Are you good? Yes.
Shapeshift into one specific other human. I haven't put the new description there, but so something I want to clarify: can I shapeshift into a female?
Yeah. Now, with your one other human, you have to specify what that human looks like, and that's always the other human.
Yeah.
But if you get a crit on that, then it goes into many different things that you can get.
Yeah, so that's what the crit is. The crit is on shapeshift into one specific other human.
Okay. Okay, you have got several different choices. Even though I'm pretty sure what you're going to go for, I will list them all off for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You could get a new human form, or you could get the same new human form twice a day, or you could get your first toggle power. What the toggle power is it's a thing that once you get affects all of them. And what this toggle power is your new human form that you have has different DNA than you, and any new other human form you get after that also has new DNA. Enough to fool the cops, anyway. Or you could take, because this one's got a lot of different shit, or you could take shapeshift into one specific humanoid type, like Sleestack, Beastkin, whatever. Or you could take the power, teach someone who doesn't have pattern how to shapeshift, like completely raw. Like, or...
Sorry, that was teach someone who doesn't have pattern.
There are some restrictions and stuff in that also, but let's see. Or you take choose second human shape to become, or getting to the one you're finally after here, because I just wanted to list all those off because they are interesting to you. Shapeshift, mimic one specific already existing or existed before human. Note this is only for outward appearance. Well, in your case, you're basically Sherlock Holmes form. And yeah.
That's why I wanted to spend it.
Yeah, you could just.
I've been trying to work my way through this tree just to get to this point where I can get my old form back.
And then we can all walk around as Richard Nixon.
Yes.